This is Faye. Good evening.
Because you know what? I read one, but that was early because I wanted to look at that other stuff. And I thought of it early today, but I forgot it. Sometimes they're like, they just want it.
Yeah.
Just because they get it. I guarantee you somebody say, oh, where's the test?
Right.
I'm going to go right now.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Wendy.
How are you?
Fine. Can you hear me? This is Faye. I'm sitting in my car with a flat tire.
Oh, no. But yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
That's not good.
No, I'm just patiently waiting for the tow truck. I guess he'll be here in a little bit.
Oh, gosh.
But I'm glad we're having this by Zoom.
Yeah. So we're just waiting on others. Hey, Terry. Oh, no. Can't be here. Hey, Michael, you're muted.
There we go. Yes, now I'm not mute. Now I'm not muted, even though I know, Wendy, you have the power to do that, and I'm sure you will in a minute. But
Who, me?
no, definitely not. Faye, where are you actually?
You're
Oh, no.
muted. Faye, you're muted.
I'm at the Bowie Town Center in front of Macy's.
Okay.
I'm waiting for a tow truck.
If they don't come, I'm obviously here in Bowie, so I can come pick you up and drive you home or whatever.
Well, that's so nice. He's going to drive me to the tire place to get a new tire. So that's right on
Okay.
Mitchellville Road.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well,
Well, if you
thank you
need,
so much.
yeah, right.
All right.
I'll do anything to skip one of these meetings. No, never mind.
Hey, Carletta. Uh-oh, we can't hear you. You're muted. Hey, Arthur.
Good evening.
You're low. Let's see. And Terry, why you on here twice? There's B. Hey, B.
I'm here. Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Let's see. We're waiting for a couple of more people here. Bobby and Felicia and Laverne and Anita. There's Laverne. Okay. There's Shafiq. Terry, you're on here in 2 locations.
She's muted now.
Bless you, I think, Demi.
That was me. Thank you.
Shafiq, can you send Bobby the invite? She said she didn't receive it.
She needs to look under the email from Satterfield.
And that's what I just sent the email out and said, look for an email from Shafiq Satterfield, but
Yeah.
she said she didn't receive it, and she did check her spam folder.
Whatever. Demetra always has the most exotic offices to be in. She really does. I just can't. And
This
if
is a
I,
common one.
oh, well,
You haven't seen this one before?
no, if I unblur my offices, you see an open 5-drawer filing cabinet,
Mhm.
computers, and everything.
Okay, so it's 5:30. Hey, Terry.
All right,
Um,
so I'm on my cell. Right. I got to figure out how to get out the other one.
Okay. You're on your cell. It's 8. No, that's not you. Because there's someone with an 888-9208. I'm assuming that is a guest.
Wendy. The
Yes.
last name is Deegan.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it says that. All right, I'll resend it to her now.
Okay.
It says she had accepted it.
And B was on here. There she go. Gary say she was on here, but there she go.
So Bobby accepted it?
Yeah, that's what I see.
Right. Well, then maybe she needs to look in her deleted email list. She may have accepted it and then deleted it. I did that and I went, wait a minute. No, it's got to be in my deleted thing. So, boom, there it was.
And
So
there's so we have a quorum. Allow mic and allow camera. Hey, Felicia.
Where am I?
Hey, B.
Hello, everyone.
So we are missing Bobby. It's
No,
5:32. So we have enough for a quorum. B, if you want to start the meeting.
What about Anita?
Oh, Anita is not here. We have a taker for the minutes.
Did she get the email, Wendy?
She did.
Okay, thank you. Did she
I just
respond?
sent it over to Bobby.
Okay.
Bobby responded, said she was gonna be,
Yeah.
and I was talking about what Anita.
Do we have a board member willing to take the minutes of this meeting since Anita is not on here?
Oh, I haven't done that since '78. I guess I will.
Carletta.
Oh, Michael said he'd do it.
Okay.
Now, are you going to be as good as Anita with these minutes, Michael?
Never, not possible. But I will certainly give it a try.
Wendy, did you hear from Laverne?
She's on here.
Well, I didn't see her. Okay.
Yeah. So everyone's
Carletta.
here. Carletta had a question.
I can't hear you, Carletta.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Hey,
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Do we have AI capabilities to take notes? I guess that's for Shafiq. I guess that means no.
It will.
That
It
means
actually
you.
will.
AI,
It will
that means you,
transcribe.
Carletta.
Yeah, it will transcribe, but it's not. We'd have to review it. It's not necessarily always accurate.
Yeah, I know. I use that at my other job.
Yep.
Okay,
Shafiq, how
thank you.
doing?
It goes
Hello,
well with the
hello.
recording and to have the AI. Yep.
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much, Shafiq.
No problem.
So it's 5:34. Again,
Why they couldn't hear
we
me?
do have a quorum. So B, if you want to start the meeting.
Okay, I don't know that we have any guests, so I'm going to move on. And if in fact we do have guests, I will introduce them or acknowledge, I should say, them at the end of the meeting.
Oh,
There is
Anita's
somebody,
on the
Joseph
phone.
Jones.
Yeah, Joseph Jones is here, and Anita is on the
Oh,
phone. So
who
this
else?
is Anita. So Anita is here.
Okay, and
Okay.
Joseph Jones, I don't see, but I'm glad you're here, Mr. Jones.
All right, so I'm excused from doing the minutes. Are you guys lucky or what?
Okay.
Yeah, that's her
I
on the phone. Hey, Anita.
don't see Anita, but I guess she's on here somewhere.
Yeah, she's on the phone. She's muted. You're muted, Anita. Um, but this is you. All right, and there's Bobby.
And there's Laverne Pratt,
Yep, Laverne is here. So everyone is here.
Miss Pratt.
Hello, hello. So B, you want to start the meeting?
Okay, yeah, we will begin. You said we had a guest, Mr.
Uh, Joseph
Welcome him
Jones.
now. Mr. Joseph Jones, you're welcome. Forward to seeing you too. And this is, we'll move forward to the approval of the minutes. By now, you've all had an opportunity to read the minutes, and if there are any questions or concerns or answers or responses, that we would take those now, and otherwise we're going to move forward with, and I request approval of the minutes.
So moved. Carletta Lundy.
Okay, can I get a second?
Yeah, Gorman.
This is Faye House.
Faye is fine. Right.
All right, it's been properly moved in second by Carletta and Miss Howell, or the Howell? Who was it? Oh, the second
Faye.
person.
Yes,
Faye,
okay.
ma'am.
Faye.
Faye
I
House.
heard a male voice too, but I want to make sure. Okay.
Faye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. So we'll move forward with correspondence. Wendy?
So the only correspondence we had was the complaint letter from what's her name? Jolie McShane.
Right.
You all received that in your board packet. Basically, she was saying that 2 or 3 of the minutes were not posted to our site. Well, 2 weren't posted. That was an oversight, and 1 wasn't posted. I guess promptly after the meeting, when it should have been posted. And I did include my response to her. So 2 things. One, because we live stream our meetings from the Open Meetings Act. We don't necessarily have to post minutes, but we do still post minutes. Also, as the state board has a way now for us to post minutes to their website. So we upload them through box.com, and then they go directly to the state site. Now, yes, we were still posting them and are still posting them on our site. And apparently the box.com account that I was using was not the state account, so therefore they were not being posted to the state account. However, we've all got that cleared up, and they are posted to the state website. Again, we do post to our website. October, November was an oversight, and they weren't posted. So they have been posted, and again, our live stream links are up there after every meeting. So technically, we're not in violation. So if you see the letter that I submitted is the letter that was actually sent out today, that says we are not in violation of any act.
Any comments? Well, I have a comment. It's very difficult to post minutes when they haven't been approved. So I hope that people understand that we don't post minutes until we make sure that everything we put there is accurate or in line with what should be there. So
Yeah.
when is that they think they got the message yet on that part?
I'm sure they'll, may have a comment or two.
Okay.
But we're we're covered.
Paulette?
Carla, do you have a question?
Oh, I thought I saw
Okay.
your hand. Okay.
Yeah, I did too. So that is the only correspondence again that we've had.
So we continue with your
Administrative
report.
So nothing really new here to talk about either. The seasonal positions, we are continuously hiring those. The polling place sites were approved by the state on the 22nd of January. So the drop boxes, the early voting sites, and the polling places were approved. So now we are in the process of getting those into MD voters and then getting those up on our website. We're also getting the letter ready to go out to the voters where their polling place has changed permanently and also temporarily. So we're getting all of that stuff together. There is one more piece that is not in the administrative report. However, I'm going to try to explain this and then I'm going to send you all an email with this. So SBE at their last board meeting approved what is called election judge parity report. And starting in November, we are to share the vacancy hiring information for our judges.
This coming November?
No, sorry, I said November.
Yeah.
Sorry. Starting February, starting this month.
Oh, okay.
We're supposed to share this information with the board. There are some issues with this report, however. So I say this, there's a report that can be run in MD Voters that will give you this information. That report is 143 pages long. It lists each polling place, how many judges are actually needed, and how many are that we have currently that we filled those spots in. However, it's kind of an inaccurate report because it doesn't recognize unaffiliated others. So it only recognizes Democrats and Republicans. So if you have, let's say that polling place says they should have 10 people, and let's say 3 of those are others, which could be unaffiliated, it won't recognize the other. So it looks like it's less than what is there.
How brilliant.
I'm going to email you all this PDF report for this month. However, going forward, starting in March, we're going to create a spreadsheet that will give you the numbers by polling place, and it'll show you the unaffiliates and all of that to make it easier, because you all are going to look at this report and not understand what you're even looking at. So just giving you
Sounds good to me.
fair warning.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So like I said, this month to cover the policy that was just established July 22nd for February 1st, we will send out, I'll send out the report from MD Voters, but going forward, it'll be a little easier to read.
So Wendy, this is a policy, not a law.
It's a
So that-
policy that the state created and the state board approved at their last meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted the minutes to reflect that it's a policy.
Yep.
So what you're going to send out in your email is just a PDF, right? God help us all.
So it's a PDF again, like I
Gotcha.
said, it's 143 pages.
Right, got it.
By polling place, and like I said, you're going to look at the numbers and be like, I don't understand.
Well, the fact that it's 143 pages, no one's
I
going to
know.
look at it.
You know,
Got
just
it.
forewarning you. Also too, that is just came under us or just came to us last week during the snowstorm. So you all, we have talked about the risk limiting audit new bill and new law that we will have to do after each election. Before 2026, we did a manual audit after the general election. But now there was a law that was established that we do a risk limiting audit after every election. So the state created the RLA working group, which consisted of the directors and another person from that LBE. And we met maybe twice or 2 or 3 times just to understand how to do the risk limiting audit. We haven't met in a while, and then last week, let's see, it snowed Monday, so we were closed Monday and Tuesday. I think they sent this out Tuesday. That they're doing a test preparation for the risk limiting audit. So basically, they started a mock RLA where we were supposed to pull like 5,000 ballots last week. This week we're supposed to scan them and actually go through the RLA. Nobody was aware that this was happening or coming or anything, and we have this timeline to complete all of this with little guidance, with guidance that is on paper, but nobody has, actually talked to us and explained what we're really doing. So we hopefully will be scheduling a meeting with SBE to discuss this test pilot program. But in the meantime, we've also started gathering the information that is needed from the instructions that we receive via email. So that's where we are with that. And I do believe one other thing that I wanted to do and ask Brian Brown, our IT manager, actually started January 12th?
Yes. Around
Okay.
January 12th, yeah.
So I wanted him to come to this meeting to introduce himself, and you all can meet him. He's been working with Shafiq and the IT team to get up to speed and trained fully in preparing him. The good thing is, with the test RLA, he's able to see that and understand what that process is. So it'll be a learning lesson for all of us, really, right now. But Brian, this is our board.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me on this meeting.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Brian, your first test is how to spell SQL.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, as Wendy was speaking on the RLA
Can
today,
you
we
speak up a little?
actually you can't hear me. Hello?
Now I
Check.
can.
There you go.
1, 2. Okay. So we were going over the RLA today. We actually got our hands dirty.
You keep going in and out.
I don't know what else to do. Yeah. Can you
There
hear
you
me
go.
now?
Yeah.
You can hear me
Yep.
now? Okay.
Yep.
So we were actually dealing with the RLA today, and we got our hands dirty in it. It's a 31-step process. So I have it here in front of me. So like Wendy was explaining, there's no guidance. We just have to kind of follow the steps that they have provided for us. So me just jumping in, getting my hands wet, it's definitely a learning process. So working with Wendy, working with Shafiq. Shafiq is a godsend. Oh my God, Shafiq is a godsend. Learning the process and getting acclimated with all the things that go on behind the elections. I'm used to being a voter, so going in, put me on the e-poll book. Yep, that's you. I get my card. I go in. I cast my ballot. I scan it, and I get a I voted sticker. It's different being on the opposite side. It's very different. So I'm
Amen to
looking
that.
at eager
Well,
to
well, at least you
learn.
get, at least you get paid for this one.
That's true.
Yeah,
Wendy,
I'm very eager to learn and looking forward to all the upcoming elections so I can even learn even further and get used to the process. So I appreciate you all for having me here.
yeah. Wendy,
Welcome.
I'd like to participate if possible in the RLA if possible. Okay.
No,
No.
we need to understand this and learn this, and
No, I
and
know
then
that.
and,
Yeah.
and then explain it to you all. So this isn't the time to participate.
Okay.
Yeah. And again, that is all for me.
All right. What about any questions, answers? If not, administrator's report was included with your correspondence, Wendy?
Yes.
Okay. So any old business, Wendy? You may have some old business.
No.
Okay. Personnel,
It was in the administrative report.
and new business.
No new business.
Snow's gonna melt.
You say you had no, you don't have any new business?
No.
It is, okay, Mr. Arthur. Okay, legal report.
The legal
I
report.
bet
Well,
you have some business.
no, not a whole lot, Madam
Okay.
President, but good evening to everyone. Just want to report, as we mentioned, if you saw in the minutes last time, the court case that we were discussing where there was a challenge to the district line in the county council. There's still not a decision from the federal court judge as of yet. It was actually anticipated that it would be decided before the end of January, but we made it to Groundhog's Day and nothing decided yet. I also wanted to say that we just publicly, we decided to meet virtually today because of the weather. For purposes of the Open Meetings Act, I want to say we did meet the requirements, and that if we do have a guest here today, but if anybody showed up in person who didn't get the message, that Wendy and others are there, made available, that person could join the meeting if they so arrived and didn't cover. So I just want to make sure, with reference to the Open Meetings Act, that our original advertisements was for in person, but we had to make the adjustments due to the weather. So that's all I had, Madam President.
Any information, and I don't know that you provided it before, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Do you have any information that you could share with the board in reference in the status of redistricting from the state level?
No, I don't have any information other than what I read of what's going on up there. I know that timing wise, the state board and everybody is monitoring it very closely, and it is a priority for both the delegation and the House to, if they are going to redistrict, to have that legislation pass or fail in a case very quickly, because as Wendy has pointed out on our case locally, that everything is coming together timing wise for an on time primary, and any change from the state with reference to redistricting will definitely impact that. So we're all watching and waiting.
Okay. Anyone else referencing redistricting, a comment, answer? Well, thank you anyway for providing that information. We don't have, we have a very short period of time in which to begin a task that's as difficult as that is. And it has to pass both houses, and I'm not so sure that one house is going to be agreeing with the other house, so it's going to be a very touch and go kind of situation. And as soon as we can find out information, the better off, I think, the better we will all be, and the general public as well. Because this is, like I say, touch and go here. Okay. Any other comments? Any questions?
I have something not on districting, but another topic.
Okay. Is the personnel related?
It is not.
Okay, well, go ahead.
I just wanted to make sure that you all are aware that there is a statewide contest going on. It's called the Key Awards, and it is for high school students. The contest encourages 90% of high school seniors to register to vote, and if they do, they are awarded the Key Award. And so many of the schools within Prince George's County are interested. They did extend the deadline. It was today, but because of the bad weather, they have extended the deadline to February 27th. And so we're hoping that several of our high schools will meet that goal and be able to be recognized to have 90% of their seniors registered to vote.
And just for the general public who's, please, I would like to add on to that to make sure that people understand that some of our high school students are 17 and they can register to vote, but they cannot vote until they're 18. So I just want to make sure that put some clarity there.
Absolutely. And actually they can register as early as 16 years old.
16, yeah.
But to your point, you're not able to vote unless you turn 18 by the November election day.
All right.
So,
any other?
So somebody on October 31st, if he turns 18, could vote in the primary?
No.
No.
In the general.
Okay.
In the general,
okay.
Just the general.
Yeah. Got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question, B.
Okay,
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Has Prince George's County signed an agreement or anything for people to go in and sign up kids in the school so they can vote, register them in schools?
I'm not aware. I'll ask Ms. Hutchinson if she could get us some information on that, though.
So, go ahead. You're going to answer one?
Go ahead.
I was going to say a lot of schools already have voter registration drives that they do for their students. So that is a mindset. Being civically active. It's something that the schools typically do highlight. This award is just an extra way to highlight them and put some parameters on highlighting schools that can meet the requirement of 90% of seniors. So many schools, when they found out about the award, we've had a couple of schools to call and inquire. We do have partners that we work with, some of those sororities, fraternities, as well as League of Women Voters. They are already active in community and a lot of times go out to the high schools beyond, things that we set up or help set up from our office.
Okay.
So it's just making sure everyone is aware of the program. So if they want to go for the award and meet the requirements, they know all the details that they need.
Dimitri, do you know if this has been, Dimitri, do you know if private schools have been notified?
So, yes and no. We do have a list of private schools, and because of the snow, a lot of them, as well as our
Right.
public schools, have been out. So I don't have confirmation, as I do with most of the public schools, that they have been, but because this deadline has been extended, I am making sure that all schools, public and private, are aware of the new deadline. And the SBA is putting it on their website for this particular initiative. So we will reach out just to give them the information so that they know the deadline is now February 27th.
Thank you.
And also on
Somebody
on
has,
training aspect, so the state board approved our manual last week. I'm sorry, not last week, the week before last, 23rd, I believe. And we are working now to get it online. We have a QR code as well that we will send out to the judges so they can download at their leisure. Our training classes starts next Monday, February 9th. We are moving right along.
okay. Paula, do you have a comment? Oh, okay. You seem pretty
No,
active
my
over
hand
there.
is not raised. That's somebody else.
No,
Oh, I'm
see,
sorry,
I
that
see.
was me. I don't know how to put it down.
Oh,
Sorry. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. There was something I was getting ready to ask a question and I forgot what it was. Okay. Any other concerns, issues, questions? Wendy, can you give us the final date for registering to run for office of state or county?
It is
And county.
February 24th at
February
9
24th.
p.m. February 24th is the last day to file for candidacy at 9 p.m.
I just want to make sure that go ahead.
No,
Call
go
out
ahead, Miss Tignor, go ahead.
I'm finished. I'm calling on
Oh, okay. Okay, pardon me. You're so good and so fast, I couldn't even get my hand up. So I just want to say, y'all know I got to comment on this. I'm just so excited about what our, Wendy and her staff, and they're doing with the election judges and all that good stuff with our students and everything. And I'm so happy to hear that our manual was approved. So I'm just elated to hear all of that, and great job, everyone. All right, thank you. That's it.
You're welcome. Okay.
Thank you, Carletta.
Okay. We do have I know at least one guest, if that person is still here. I'd like for them to stand, sit or stand, I guess you're in home. Introduce yourself if you're here.
Well, we generally don't, on the virtual meeting, they can hear, but they
Oh,
are
okay, they can't,
here.
okay, they're
Right.
at home, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, any other comments, questions, answers? Okay, Wendy, did you have anything else you want to say before we left? And if not, Mr. Brown, we're glad to have you on board. Look forward to giving you plenty of work to do. So don't get too, don't play sick leave on us too soon. Okay, you got a lot of work to do. Okay.
Just one more thing. I don't know if we discussed this in our last meeting. With the RLA, Shafiq and I had, and Brian is included in these conversations now. We have really been looking at ways to, I don't even want to say streamline the process, but just do it a little differently. And I can't remember if I had brought this to you all's attention in our last meeting. So we do plan to do things a little different in Canvas this year for this election, so that we can scan more, not just process more, but scan more during early canvassing and post canvassing. So we're not going to do a bin per table anymore. We're going to go back to a batch at a time. And also, too, what we saw during the special elections, even with a one-page ballot, some of the canvassers still seem to bother that a little. And we cannot possibly take those chances with this ballot, which will probably be 3 or 4 pages. So we are going to go back to one batch at a time. Once that batch is finished, it will go to the scanner. So what that does say is we are looking at adjusting the time frame for the scanning teams to come in, so that once they come in, they will start scanning, and we will go until we finish scanning everything for that day. That's not to say that the board has to be there while we're scanning, but we do probably will most likely go to 10 or 11 o'clock.
Okay, well, whatever needs to be done, it'll be done.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's our plan, and we'll have runners who will be giving those batches to the team. So maybe 1 or 2 runners per 4 tables. So they will be responsible for those tables, for giving them a batch, for checking that batch before it goes to the scanner. So hopefully it'll reduce our our mistakes.
Okay. Any other comments or questions, concerns, issues? I just want to thank everyone for coming out. Going somewhere or coming somewhere, whichever way, wherever you are. I'm thinking that we were back in the office there. If you don't have any further questions, but please make sure you get your questions answered before you leave, because we have our attorney here and Wendy and the rest of the individuals who can give credence to some of your questions. So if you have any questions.
Will it still be 25 or 50 per batch?
Not sure. We may go down to 25, because also with that as well, we're still trying to figure out with the RLA. Once we scan those batches, they have to go back into a bin, and they have to be tamper tape and secured to get ready for the RLA audit. So we don't know yet.
Yeah, I can see why you don't send out the 31 steps.
Exactly. Exactly.
So are there any other concerns or questions? If not,
wait a minute, I have one question.
Bobby had a question.
Yeah, Wendy, will we get the statistics at for this month
Bobby,
at our next meeting, or are you going to post them, or what?
No, I will email them to you all. I need to look at the monthly stats. Susan actually just brought them to me, because we don't do them. They're not done until the first of the next month. So today is the first day of the week, January 2nd. So she ran them, but we need to look at those numbers. Something wrong there.
Okay.
But I'll email them out to you all.
Okay, thank you.
Well, and if there are no further questions, I'd like to state the date for the next meeting, please, if you have that.
Will be March 2nd.
Hopefully the weather will be better.
Okay.
Okay. Can I have an adjournment? Oh, I'm sorry. It was the date of the next meeting, March the 2nd, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Any comments or questions? Otherwise, I'm going to call for an adjournment.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can adjourn. I just remembered one more thing. For those of you that know Tom Slazak, his brother just passed away.
Oh, no.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
Sorry. You have our condolences.
Well, I'm glad you said his brother versus Tom Slazak specifically.
Yeah,
That would have been more tragic. It's tragic,
Yeah.
but that would have been more tragic.
yeah.
Tom was
If
a
I-
member of the board, so that's for those of you who didn't
Oh,
know.
okay,
He was the board member before this current board,
okay.
and I think he
Thank you.
spent. I think he did 4 years. I'm not sure, maybe
All right,
more.
Thank you for
I think it's
sharing
4.
that.
At least 4 or 8. I don't remember now. You come and go, I guess. So if there are no further questions, concerns, answers, or whatever, I would like for someone to. I have to ask this question. Did someone already give us the date of the next meeting in
Yes,
March? Okay.
March
So we
2nd.
have-
March
okay.
2nd.
March the 2nd.
Otherwise, could I have a call for adjournment?
This
please?
is Faye Howell. I move
Faye.
that the meeting be adjourned. Yes.
A second, Felicia Pratt.
It's been properly moved in second. All in favor?
Aye.
Bye.
Aye. I'm not going to ask about opposing today.
Right. Faye,
Okay. I don't think anybody's going to oppose.
wait,
Okay.
wait.
It's been
Faye, do you have my cell phone number if you need to get a hold of me? Because I'm going down to
Yes,
the
Michael, I
IHOP.
do.
Okay, I'm going to the IHOP in New Carrollton. Okay.
Okay. Well,
All
thank
right.
you. Have a
they
good
almost said
meal.
something.
Okay.
You guys have a
Yep,
good
all
evening.
right. Thank
Have a
you.
good
Good night.
evening.
Thank
Welcome
you.
again, Brian.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Appreciate
Bye.
you all. Thank you. Have a good evening.